behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode. We have a great one for you. Don't forget about that subscribe button and bells below you there, and you'll always be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And leave a comment on the comment section if you like. We'd love to hear from you there. And check out the description because we're going to have contact info, and that same contact info will be repeated at the closing credits at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. From Portland, Oregon today, we have Whoville, really awesome artist, as always. And I think you're going to really like them. And we're going to get to that in 1 second because it begins right now.
Okay, here we are with the interview. Went from Portland, Oregon today. We have Whoville. Thanks for joining us, Whoville.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Oh, doing pretty good, I guess. We've been trying to get him on the show for quite a while, and well, we finally got him, so that's a good thing, I guess. Well, tell us a little about your story, how you got started. I mean, I'm sure you always wanted to be a hip hop artist since you were a kid. Maybe it goes deeper than that, but tell us your own story.
So, I heard my first rap song was actually "I'ma Tell" by Tech 9 when I was like 5 years old, and I grew up listening to a lot of metal, a lot of country, a lot of Christian music and everything. So I kind of was like force fed a lot of things when I was a kid. And when I was 11 years old was when I got my first MP3 player. And that's when I got for like free reign of like whatever music I could listen to. And the first thing that I downloaded was a whole bunch of Eminem and ICP. And that's when like my whole journey in rap began. I started memorizing like Eminem songs, ICP songs, and then it just started branching out from there. I've lost count of how many songs that I have memorized. Like that's honestly how I got to where I am at like in my rapping, is by being able to like memorize like other people's songs like that were like better than me, and like learn to implement it into my own craft. I wrote my first rhymes when I was 14 years old. And then I was this is back when I was living in Idaho. And like in Idaho I constantly was like hated on and everything. And Horton Hears a Who was a constant thing because my last name is Horton and everything. And that's kind of how I came up with Whoville. Was I was like constantly bullied and like hated on because of the fact that like my last name was Horton and everything. And then when I moved out here to Portland, I was like literally like um I had previously like quit like writing rhymes and everything for a few years, and then something overcame me and I wrote my first rhymes like for the first time in years, like at 18, 19 years old, and it re-sparked that fire. And then when I moved out here to Portland, that's kind of like where I actually got my like base, where I actually got into a studio and was actually able to like record and everything. And I actually started going by Whoville. For the longest time, I didn't even have like my own rap name. I was just like right. Like I actually started recording within the last couple of years, and like within the last year, actually got my stuff in within all platforms and everything.
Okay, well, that's quite a story there. And I noticed you mentioned Eminem and ICP or Insane Clown Posse. Were there any
And
other influences that helped motivate you, or was
Tech 9 was a huge influence. Honestly, like I have a whole story of behind Whoville. Like uh, I actually know the ex-personal chef to Tech 9. He lives out here in Portland. He's a good friend of mine and everything. And like I met him randomly on like one of the like trains out here, and like he legit Although like he claimed that he like knew Tech 9 and everything, and like at first I was skeptical as fuck. Like that's a big claim. Like, but he literally pulled out his ID and it was like a block and a half away from like Tech 9's address in Kansas City, Missouri. I was like, okay. And then like he pulled out his phone and he's like, okay, Google, call Tech 9, and his phone literally registered. It was like calling Aaron. I was like, holy fuck, no fucking way this is actually happening, right? And then like this was back like during like peak COVID, like when everybody was quarantined. So like Tech 9 didn't even answer. And then fucking like at the time me and my baby mom were together, and then we had split up for a little bit, and while we were split up she ran into him while he was in the middle of video chat with Tech 9, and she runs up, she's like, oh my god, you're Tech 9, you're one of my boyfriend's biggest inspirations. He goes by either Who or Whoville, and as soon as Tech 9 heard of Whoville, he's like, fuck yeah, it's a dope ass rapper name, and that's how fucking Whoville was formed.
Hmm. Okay, well, those are, like I said, good bands, good influences there. Now I know you can get all your stuff on streaming, and where can we find you
Yeah.
on social media? Any official web addresses?
um
So forth.
So my YouTube is to kind of like narrow it down. It's official Whoville 420. You can find me on Facebook on Whoville Horton. It's the real Whoville 420 on Instagram and Twitter. Not Twitter, TikTok. I don't have Twitter. Um I'm on Spotify, Apple Music. I only have one song on Apple Music, unfortunately. Most of my stuff is on YouTube. I have a few songs on Spotify. I go by Whoville on Spotify. But I am planning on dropping an EP here soon in July. It's going to be called Welcome to Whoville.
Hmm. Okay, well, check it out on all those streaming sites on YouTube and so forth. Everything he just said, and I know he would love you for that. And the song that you chose for which we'll be playing in a minute, is called "Stupid." That's spelled Stoopid.
Yes.
It's a pretty awesome song. I'm sure it's self-explanatory, but tell us the story behind this song.
So this was like when me and my baby mom broke up, like I had like a lot of like anger and everything just built up and everything, like, and I needed to get it out.
Mm. Yeah, and like I said, it is a great song, and I think you're going to agree with that. And we'll get to that in 1 second. But Whoville, I want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Anytime you want to come back, let me know. Maybe we'll have you on again.
All right, awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And here it is, "Stupid," and it by Whoville, and it begins right now.
Look,
Bitch, you stupid with 2 O's.
when I first met you, about the emotions I had been completely lost. I got addicted to the rush, I didn't want it to stop. I gave up my sanity and better judgment, didn't matter the fucking cost. Everyone I knew tried to warn me of so norm and scoff. I followed my heart, pushing aside my brain without a second thought. I was gambling at your heart's casino, you made the price like the winning pot. You had me tranced with the sound of your siren song. Too late, I realized in your trap I got caught. I ignored each warning sign that you brought. I realize now, I was thinking with my head, I was thinking with my dick. If I ended up using my brain instead, I might just plummet to his damning abyss. I would shove each doubt away each time you lead him for a kiss. Don't get me twisted, I'm grateful for a beautiful kid. Our daughter was one thing good that we both did. I know I'm not fully sane like to know all this. I'll share my blame for my negative and toxic shit. I don't regret anything, but if I had one wish, I wouldn't have gotten addicted to a fucking bitch.
I can't believe I was so stupid, yeah. You stole my heart just to fucking bruise it, yeah. I gave my all just to fucking lose it. Now it's talking about you writing my music. How the fuck was I so stupid?
I don't know, man. I think she's stupid.
I should have known you were bad for me, but I kept going and my heart is a casualty. I wish no ill will, but it's so sad to see all that trust in history burned like a calorie. Now shit for me is falling into place. I can't even look you in the fucking face. Without you, I'm finding my own way. You tried, but I refuse to fucking break. But I did admit you get oh so close. When it was over, my mind almost went comatose. Everybody thought it was the drugs, but the truth is I forgot who I was. Agonizingly, I climbed out of that rut. Piece by piece, the longer became stuck. I wasn't lying when I told you I felt like a monster. Now I'm being a great and loving father and raising a beautiful daughter, which you've shown you don't give a shit about.
Man, I can't believe I was so stupid, yeah. You stole my heart just to fucking bruise it, yeah. I gave my all just to fucking lose it. Now it's talking about you trying to make music. How the fuck was I so stupid? I can't believe I was so stupid, yeah. You stole my heart just to fucking bruise it, yeah. I gave my all just to fucking lose it. Now it's talking about you trying to make music. How the fuck was I so stupid?
Come around me or my homies because you'll hate it. Stop talking shit to everyone, only mad cause we made it. We're rising to the top while you're outside and getting faded. You're only good at sitting around and being complacent. Been holding my tongue for too long, only thing you got is a mong. But I knew that all along, the breakup would make him strong. So long, goodbye, enjoy your next high. You know why? Cause you keep this shit up, you know that you're gonna die. And I'm sick and tired of watching him wither up like a willow. Sick and tired of sweeping up trauma and smothering it with a pillow. Your daughter is doing fine by the way, and I know that you don't care, but I wanna tell you anyway. Goddamn, I swear that mental abuse is becoming a trend, and I won't pretend that I haven't done it, but instead I'm trying to put an end to all this fucking shit. It's got me so fucking sick. Stay the fuck away from my friends, bitch. Don't come around me or my homies because you'll hate it. Stop talking shit to everyone, only mad cause we made it. We're rising to the top while you're outside and getting faded. You're only good at sitting around and being complacent. Come around me or my homies because you'll hate it. Stop talking shit to everyone, only mad cause we made it. Rising to the top while you're outside and getting faded. You're only good at sitting around and being complacent.
I can't believe I was so stupid, yeah. You stole my heart just to fucking bruise it, yeah. I gave my all just to fucking lose it. Now it's talking about you trying to make music. How the fuck was I so stupid? I can't believe I was so stupid, yeah. You stole my heart just to fucking bruise it, yeah. I gave my all just to fucking lose it. Now it's talking about you trying to make music. How the fuck was I so stupid? Fucking stupid, bitch.